Hey Joe, it's everyone here. Today I'm giving you 8 trends that you can use on your print-on-demand store to crush it in the year 2024. These trends are all relevant to different seasons or holidays, so make sure to save this video so that way you can refer back to it. The 8 trends are on the screen right here. If you wanted to kind of search through the video and go to a specific trend, you could, but if you want to stick around and watch me go through each one of them and show you examples, definitely feel free to do so. And our first trend that we're going to look at is all about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is February 14th, and as I'm making this video, it's still 2023, so you have some time to prepare. During this video as well, I'm going to be showing you guys some things that you can do inside of the Kittle app. If you haven't seen Kittle before, I will put a link down in the description. They are an awesome graphic design software. You can start for free. They have a bunch of resources like these that you can use in your print-on-demand designs. If I type in Valentine's Day, you can see all of these different design templates that are popping up. However, in today's video, we're not just going to be creating any old Valentine's Day design. Instead, what we're going to talk about is how we could use templates like these here and other things inside of Kittle to blend different holidays like Valentine's Day or different seasons with our niche. For example, what we're not going to do is sell something like this here, a mug that just says Happy Valentine's Day. What you should do instead is make a design that is actually for your niche, but you blend it with the Valentine's Day concept. Something like this here would sell much better because there's an actual niche involved. And one thing that's really cool inside of Kittle is they have a quote generator where we could actually go in here and we could type in hunting as our niche. I can click continue. I can then make it a romantic quote for something for Valentine's Day, make it something 9 to 12 words and click generate quotes. And then the idea would be to go make a design with like some clip art about hunting or some hearts on it or something like that, and then use the AI generated quote from inside of Kittle to bring the design to life. As we scroll through here, we can see that Kittle came up with 12 quotes for us in a very short period of time. You could literally create 12 different designs with just different quotes on them and instantly start selling them on your store. One thing I would say though is maybe something like this inside of Printify might be a little bit better than just a traditional mug. Something like this might be a little bit cooler and you could ultimately get more people to buy it. Another holiday trend that you could sell to would be St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day happens on March 17th. And again, what I would recommend you to do is to blend your niche with the holiday. Don't just create stuff like this for St. Patrick's Day. Instead, make sure that you're bringing your niche into it. These two options here are much better, again, for the hunting niche. They could be a great way to make sales in March. The next trend is a big one. You can see here inside of the Google Trends, the Mother's Day graphs. Every single year in the springtime, Mother's Day peaks. People are obviously buying Mother's Day gifts for their moms, and obviously as print-on-demand sellers, this could be a cool thing for us to take advantage of. In years past, I have done quite well with selling products to moms, and especially during Mother's Day periods, they can become bestsellers on your stores. What I'd recommend you to do is to, again, poke around on Kittle, search for Mother's Day related things to see if there's anything that you can use or edit to fit your niche. Again, you can see here inside of Kittle that I've typed in Mother's Day, and I can scroll through and I can take a peek at all of this different stuff in here. Any one of these designs that I like, I could literally click on and begin editing it. For example, I just selected this design here. It says, "You can't scare me. I have 2 boys." And on the bottom, I'm going to add text that says that love to hunt. And we'll make this a little bit wider so that way it actually fits here on the screen. And what we have is a Mother's Day themed design inside of the hunting niche. And you could take a design like that and you could actually put it on an apron like this from the Printify app. This is a product that I recently reviewed here on the channel, so if you want to check that out, definitely make sure to look for that video. But an apron could be a much better product for you to sell, especially as a gift around Mother's Day. For our next next trend, I don't even need to show you the Google Trends data because just like Mother's Day, Father's Day is huge as well. I personally have sold lots of print-on-demand products that were being bought for someone to give to their dad, and obviously during the Father's Day season, those types of things definitely sell way more. Just like with Mother's Day, there are tons of awesome design templates here inside of Kittl that you could actually begin to edit. Something like this here could be a cool option to change up and make it about hunting. You can see as this project sort of loads up here, we can begin editing this design. What I'm simply going to do is just change this to hunting dad. I'm going to adjust all of this so that way it can fit. You can see here I've now got the word hunting. We're going to go ahead and change the word rule to dad. And again, this is a very simple design here. The idea is not for me in about 5 seconds to create you a design that's going to be a bestseller. That's what you're going to have to do, but Kittl actually makes it pretty easy to get started. Different designs in here, if you were to spend the time and really go through and take a look at what they have here, you could easily shortcut the process to be able to go create something for Father's Day on your store. Just like before, I was trying to give you some good product ideas as well. Maybe something like this inside of Printify could be a cool option. What we have here are 2 different cutting boards that you could sell. There's also this supplier here called T-Launch that offers a bamboo cutting board. Both of these are products that I've reviewed here on my channel. So if you're interested in checking those out, definitely make sure to do so you can see the quality of them. Inside of Kittl, you could actually use their AI vector generator to be able to create some vectors to go on your bamboo cutting board. I am simply just going to type in deer hunting and we're going to click generate image. Another little trick that you could do too as we wait for that image to generate is you could go on Google and you could type in something like this here and it will show you a whole bunch of really awesome examples of things that people are doing inside of your niche and on your product. And then when you go back into Kittl or whatever design software you're using, you can try to replicate some of the cool ideas that you found. And you can see here that Kittl has now generated me this vector that I can use in my designs. It's a high quality piece of artwork and I could apply this to one of my cutting boards. In the top corner of the cutting board, I could put the person's name who's receiving the cutting board and make it a personalized gift. Another trend you could make designs for is July 4th. Obviously, lots of people get excited about their country if they live in the United States like I do on July 4th and even right before July 4th as well. You could create a July 4th inspired design for your niche. And right here is a cool product that you could actually sell to them. What I have here is a flag from inside of the Printify app. If you want to go through my channel, again, I do have a review on this print-on-demand flag. And if you were to make something like these here for the hunting niche, for example, that could be a cool option to promote around the July 4th holiday. Another great trend to sell print-on-demand products for is Halloween. And as I'm actually making this video, Halloween is 2 weeks from now. We're focused on 2024 in this video. So if you're watching this video now, as soon as I uploaded it, perhaps you could do some of this now. What I've done inside of the Kittl app, just to sort of demonstrate some of this, is generated a few different things using their AI feature for the hunting niche mixed with the Halloween season. You can see a couple of options here, and this is something that you're definitely going to want to play with. I would say try to give it some details about what it is you're trying to do and see what is coming out. Ultimately, this is going to be something that you might have to try a few times until you get something that actually is going to be used on one of your designs. Now, our next trend is another season that I happen to love. What I'm talking about is fall. It's never too warm, it's just right. It's never too cold, it's just right. You can wear a hoodie and jeans outside and be just fine. It's also a great thing to make print-on-demand designs for. Check out this here. I thought this was a cool design. It says beer season on it. Obviously, it's something that is being marketed towards hunters when hunting season is starting in the fall. However, they're making a funny joke about beer season as well. And inside of Kittl, I found this awesome template that can be edited. Obviously, this is about fishing, but you could go through and make this about hunting pretty easily by changing some of the text. You could also go through some of their tutorials to change out some of the images, and as I've already shown you, they have tons of different stuff available. So you could sort of take elements from different templates inside of Kittl to create a design for your niche based on the fall season. Now, our final trend trend is for the Christmas season. Obviously, again, like I said, as I'm uploading this video, Christmas hasn't happened in 2023 yet. I'm really making this video showing you a whole bunch of trends that you could use all year next year. However, depending on when you're watching this, you could start Christmas now. Remember, what we're trying to do here is to create a design for a specific season or a holiday where we're blending it with our actual niche. You don't want to create something like this here where you just focus only on Christmas. Instead, try to do something like this here. There are lots of different Christmas products that you can sell as well. Everything from wrapping paper to ugly Christmas sweaters to Christmas stockings and even ornaments for the trees. These are all products that I've reviewed here on my channel as well, so make sure to check those out if you haven't seen them. Inside of Kittle, there are also tons of ugly Christmas style templates that you could use and adapt to fit your niche. And like I've said before, they make it very, very easy to do it. You can change the text, you can change different things inside of the images to make sure that you are creating a niche specific design. So hopefully this video was helpful. It's a little bit different than the types of videos that I make here on the channel, but what I wanted to try to do as we were heading into 2024 is create a video that you could refer back to throughout the year. If you're trying to figure out a unique way to make sales on your store, each one of these design trends that we went through could be a great option for you. These are things that I've tried on my own stores, and in most cases, depending on your niche, it's going to be something that you can try as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.